Exterior night. A light snaps off behind an old building. A suspended bridge creaks under the pressure of some unseen force. Street lamps on a highway cut out as they cross a majestic river. Cut to exterior day, a cityscape. Birds swoop in as we cut to treetops in midsummer. A path framed by benches and a twisting fountain. Suddenly, we realize where we are. Montreal, Quebec, home of the Quebec Film and Television Council. Why film here? Let's start with two words: tax credits. If you've never looked into them, the numbers can hit you with the oomph of a summer blockbuster. In Quebec, you get a 25% cash rebate on all expenses. You get another 5% bonus on all CGI animation, visual effects, and green screen shots. Then another 16% on eligible labor costs within Canada. The total? A max of 41.2% in direct refundable tax credits. But tax credits aren't the only advantage of filming here. Montreal can stand in for cities as different as New York, Paris, or even New Delhi. Old Montreal and Old Quebec offer acres of period buildings and cobblestone streets dating back to the 17th century. Set your film in Victorian London or pre-war Germany. Either way, coming to Quebec will give your production designer a reason to get up in the morning. And for every great exterior location, you can find an interior location that's even better. 18th century church or New York Public Library. Will Baltimore school kids come around this corner, or will Clark Kent? Your film could be set at the turn of the century or the day before yesterday. You'll always find the right backdrop in Quebec. In fact, the QFTC will give you access to their digital location library before you get here, help you with scouting once you arrive, and work at all times to make sure every stage of your production is free of unexpected surprises. They can also give you the lowdown on another one of Quebec's remarkable assets, the only major studio in North America that's just a 5-minute cab ride from downtown. Mills Cinema City is a Hollywood-scale city within a city with state-of-the-art facilities, including a mega soundstage with 36,500 square feet of space. It's also Canada's largest film production facility. Working in Quebec also gives you access to some of the world's most talented film and TV professionals. The film and audiovisual industry directly employs 35,000 professionals, and more than 500 Quebec companies are directly involved in production. There are over 3,000 highly skilled technicians in Montreal alone, yet labor costs are much lower in Quebec. Labor here is 17% less than it is in the US and 18% less than it is in other G8 countries. Quebec also has the largest number of high-end studios in Canada, including world-class film labs and state-of-the-art CGI facilities. Some of the most spectacular Hollywood films of the past 5 years were made in Montreal because the city has the people who can deliver. The success of the Quebec film industry is obvious the moment you start to consider the stature of the producers, directors, and actors who've come here to work, not to mention the films they've left as their legacy. Quebec offers incredible savings, an amazing range of locations, and a highly creative film and TV workforce, so it's not surprising that when you put them together with talented filmmakers from abroad, the results can be downright explosive. It also doesn't hurt that as a producer, you can get back a total 30% on your expenses related to visual effects, CGI, and for any shooting done on green screen. As a final thought, you may be familiar with Montreal and Quebec City, but you likely have no idea of the range of locations that are available across the province. Quebec offers some of the most spectacular filming locations in North America, and the Quebec Film and Television Council is the single point of service for foreign filmmakers and producers looking to shoot here. From providing you with professional breakdowns to putting you in touch with people on the ground who will get the job done, they're dedicated to helping you at every stage of your production and won't charge you a penny for their services. Contact the QFTC today and start getting ready to make your movie.